So the first thing is Andy asked me to make a Harry Potter themed sexual reference slash pickup line aimed at me and or Tom. So if I was Tom and I saw you, Andy, I would be like, hey, so if you are Quirrell, I would be Voldemort so that I could be on you from behind. Get it? Because he's like on, but like, you know, fuck you, doggy style, because that's Tom's favorite. Things that I remember about Tokyo Hotel that I shouldn't remember because I don't listen to them anymore. But like I do, just not really at all. And then Molly Spencer Life is a wiener and decided to give me like a really long list as well as all of the questions I asked her to make for her question video. So this is the list. Talk about Panic and do an impression of what your meet and greet experience would be like. Okay, so my impression of my meet and greet experience would be very similar to this. Hi, Spencer. Just want to let you guys know, how wonderful you are, and, you're just, okay, shit, okay, you're, like, perfect, okay? And then I would just, like, faint or something before I said something really stupid, because, like, I'm gonna say something really stupid. Okay, what would I do if I met Brent at McDonald's? I would probably be like, yeah, I'd like a John Walker. Ooh, I meant a number 3. Can I just take that back? And he would just be like, okay. What would you do if you met Ryan? I would, well, there are like plenty of things that I could think of to do if I met Ryan. Number 1 would probably be, give him a hug and then like steal his cocaine and like throw it out, because that would just, you know, not work for me. I feel like I would probably tell him to like go back to wearing like vests and plaid shirts all the time, because that was his best phase, and I will stand by that. Okay, so as you may or may not be able to see, I have moved locations. So, yeah, see the, you know, rolling Star Wars credit thingy-majigger for that explanation. Right, so I have to answer Molly's questions. Number 1, what is your favorite snack food? Well, I'm gonna say I could probably eat an entire, like, pool worth of Pirate's booty, and it would just be the most delicious thing in the world. So, like, I'm gonna go with Pirate's booty just because it's so delicious. But goldfish, I can also eat a whole lot of goldfish. This is why I'm fat. Like, not that that's a bad thing, because I'm not, like, unhealthy with most of my eating habits, but, like, this is why I'm fat. What is your favorite line from each Vices and Virtues track? This is an asshole question to ask, because I asked you knowing that it would be a really hard question, and I didn't know that it would be this easy for you to turn it back on me. You suck. Alright, so I've changed places for the third time in the course of this video. Claire's talking to me right now. What is that an octopus?
It's tentacle pot pie.
Wow. Tentacle pot pie. Okay.
No, there aren't tentacles in it. It's just because it's
No,
cute.
but it's shaped like an octopus. It's a pot pie shaped like an octopus. Okay, so I did a little bit of research, and I have decided my favorite line from every track. So, number 1, The Ballad of Mona Lisa. Favorite lyric from that song is, "A lonely speaker in a conversation, her words are swimming through his ears again." Number 2, Kill Tonight. So, I mean, there's, like, some really good lyrics, like, on the whole, but, like, mostly this song really does it for me musically, so Make Room, We're Taking Over Here is just, like, a really good section. Number 3, Hurricane. There's so many good lyrics in this song, it's, like, not even healthy how good this song is. I am a wolf among the sheep, gnawing at the wool over my eyes. I love that. Done. 4, Memories. Disclaimer, I love this entire song. It's, like, literally impossible for me to pick, like, an actual favorite, because it's just so fucking good. Should have known right from the start you can't predict the end, because it's very intuitive, even though it's not a metaphor or anything like that. Trade mistakes. I'm going to go with, if I could trade mistakes for sheep, count me away before you sleep. Good stuff. Ready to go. You either love it or I guess you don't. It just makes sense. So, yeah. Always, again, I love this entire song. How can I not? Let's be honest. But I'm the light blinking at the end of the road, blink back to let me know, is a really good line. The Calendar. At night your body is a symphony and I'm conducting you. I'm like 90% sure Pete Wentz wrote that line like 5 years ago, but like I don't care because Brendan did it really nicely, so it's cool. Sarah Smiles. Velvet lips and the eyes to pull me in is just cool imagery. And then Nearly Witches. I really love the French part just because like it sounds better than the English chorus, even though they mean the same thing essentially. My favorite part would be, my percussive feet serve cobweb headaches as a matching set of marching clocks, because it sounds like so much Ryan, and it's just like, this whole song sounds like Ryan, and I love it. Describe your favorite Spencer picture. I know exactly which picture this is. It's the picture where Spencer and Ryan are lying on the couch together, and like their legs are like kind of intertwined like this, but it's because the couch is too small for both of them, because like Ryan has the longest legs on the face of the planet. Tell me a short Bandom story. So this one time I wrote a story for my fiction class, except I accidentally wrote a write-in, and like so many people realized that it was fan fiction, and they were just like, really? Come on. And I was like, what? This is not my fault. And they were like, okay, well, at least it's AU and not like a dumb self-insert bullshit. And I was like, that's how I roll. So there's Bandom for you in my everyday life. What is your favorite word? Effervescent. It's like bubbly. It's like a personality sort of trait thing. It's cute. I'm like that when I'm not being an asshole. What is your least favorite word? Moist. No one likes the word moist. It should just get out of the fucking dictionary. Okay, so least favorite word is moist, but seepage is also awful, but I thought of moist before I thought of seepage, so I'm gonna go with my first instinct. Claire's ing me.
Well, that's just because I'm saying.
What is your favorite quote by Brendan, Ryan, Spencer, John, and Dallin? Just because. Brendan, I always thought it would be kind of cool to be left-handed. You're more prone to criminal activity. Fact. We are more prone to criminal activity. I'm a lefty. Ryan, pretty much anything he says from this interview when he was like super fucking high, which is like kind of every interview, but you know which one I'm talking about, but it's like the Aladdin because he's fucking awesome, you know what I mean? It's just like, Ryan, you're such a fool. Spencer, the entire story about the stripper who lived next door with a German Shepherd and her just being like, what the fuck is going on? But John, that thing that he says about Spencer having, like, the youngest, most tender meat, I don't even know. Like, John is the creepiest bitch in the world. And then Dallin is, if Louis XIV is so great, how come he's dead and I'm not? And then Dallin knowledge sprouted out of that, and I'm just really happy that Dallin knowledge happened. Say something in an English accent. What should I say in an English accent, Claire? Alright, Claire's being a dick.
Okay.
So
No.
I have to be having, like, an English conversation, you know what I mean? Like, in order to, because otherwise I sound like an asshole. She's an ass. I sound like an ass. I'm not a theater that sounded fucking like Boston. Theater. What's the best part about being named Molly? I will always be called cute for the rest of my life because my name is Molly. And I will never ever be called, like, hot or sexy. I will always just be cute. And it's never gonna stop. And I kind of enjoy that.
M-O-L-L thing?
Oh, yeah, and in sign language, I can sign my name, like, M-O-L-Y or whatever, because I can just, like, move the L.
That's exciting.
Because there's 2 L's, so it's exciting. What are you going to do with your pocket watch? I'm gonna, like, attach it to, like, my backpack and, like, put it in the pocket of everything that I wear so I can just pull it out real classy-like and be like, oh, look how classy I am with my pocket watch. You want to know what time it is? No? Don't care. So that's what's going to happen. And those are all the questions. And this is really long, and I kind of hate myself for talking this much, but whatever. Bye!